Welcome back to part 2 of how to get an anime physique at home. If you're new to calisthenics or haven't seen part 1 yet, go watch that first, because today we're jumping straight into the advanced stuff. I'll teach you the 5 calisthenics skills that actually shape that anime physique. I'm not giving you a vague tutorial. I'm giving you the exact strength training, the exact step-by-step progressions, and the exact workout plan so you can start progressing these skills starting tomorrow. But before we get into the training, I have an important thing to tell you. You're probably still new to advanced calisthenics skills, so when you work out, I recommend you don't use these things called parallettes. Not using them will make the training a bit harder at first, but it builds way more raw strength and way more control. When you train on the floor, it puts more tension on your wrists and forces your body to stabilize itself. You're also closer to the ground, so your body literally has to stay higher in the air in order to perform the exercise the right way. Your form will also stay correct, and there's less room for errors. Once you can hold the moves confidently on the floor, you can use parallettes to maybe show off or explore advanced variations. The L-sit. Most people fail the L-sit not because their core is weak, but because their hip flexors and compression strength are basically non-existent. Your L-sit training always starts with building the strength you need before touching any progression. You need wrist stability, straight arm strength, and compression. Let's get into the strength training. Start with tuck holds on the floor. Sit down and place your hands beside your hips. Now move your knees to your chest and push the floor away until your hips lift. At first, your legs and feet won't lift at all. That's totally normal. Keep doing these attempts until you can hold a tuck L-sit for 5 to 10 seconds. We will of course speed up this process by adding strength exercises. To strengthen your core and hip flexors, do both hanging and lying leg raises. To ensure your hip flexors get used to the L-sit movement, additionally do pike lifts. Sit down with a straight back, place your hands by your knees, and lift both legs as high as possible. You can also start with only lifting one leg at a time. This trains the exact compression needed for the L-sit. Now here's how to progress to the full L-sit. Once you feel confident with the tuck L-sit, extend one leg forward while keeping the other one tucked. After you can hold that for around 8 seconds per side, extend both legs. Doing it on the floor will be extremely difficult, but trust me, you're building more strength. After you get your first hold, you can switch to parallettes to increase the hold time. Here's a short workout plan for the L-sit. The handstand. The handstand is not just balance. The real reason you want to learn this is because it builds huge shoulders and a stable upper back, which is important for future skills. You'll learn this fastest by practicing both balance and strength separately, and then combining them. For strength training, start with pike push-ups. Put your hips high and lower yourself like a vertical push-up. Focus on slow, controlled lowering. Once you can do 10 clean reps, elevate your feet to increase load. Also practice pike holds to increase your endurance. Make sure to actively hold this exercise with scapular protraction and stand on your tippy toes. Let's get into the progressions. For balance, practice holding a handstand on the wall first. Now, try removing one foot and hold it for as long as possible. If you can consistently do that, remove both feet from the wall and only use one toe for support when you're about to fall forward. Increase the holding time every session. Once you can float for 3 to 5 seconds, start practicing freestanding handstands. Here are some quick balance tips. Keep your arms and upper back completely vertical and arch your lower back and legs slightly forward. Now if you start falling forward, push your fingertips into the floor. This will make your body move backwards. If you start falling backwards, push your palms into the floor to correct your position forwards again. Perfect. Once you can hold a freestanding handstand for at least 15 to 20 seconds, you're ready to unlock the handstand push-up. Here you only need 2 exercises: back to wall handstand push-ups and chest to wall handstand push-ups. Do as many as you can for both variations until failure. Now just combine the handstand with the wall assisted push-ups and you did it. Here's a workout plan for the handstand and handstand push-up. The muscle up. The muscle up can be achieved once you build 2 things: explosive pull strength and transition strength. Most beginners skip this and try to brute force it. To build that explosive pulling strength, start with regular pull-ups, but focus on explosive reps. Pull as high as you can, chest to bar if possible. Even if you only pull a few centimeters higher than your usual rep, it counts. Then train dips, because the transition of the muscle up is just a straight bar dip starting from a lower position. Now for the progressions. Practice jumping muscle ups to understand the transition. The point isn't cheating, it's simply learning the path. When you can do explosive pull-ups and at least 8 straight bar dips, start practicing transition drills by leaning over the bar with your chest and pushing yourself upwards. Once you've done that, grab a resistance band for support and combine everything to perform a full muscle-up movement. Keep practicing this movement until you can do your first ever muscle-up. Of course, here's a short workout plan to speed up the process. The front lever. The front lever is a straight arm skill. That means you need more than strength. You need tendon adaptation in the elbows and shoulders. To increase your strength, start with dead hang scapula pulls. Hang from the bar and pull your shoulder blades down without bending your elbows. This activates your lower lats, the key for the front lever. Then do tuck holds. Pull yourself into a tuck front lever and hold this position for 8 to 12 seconds. Don't open up early. Moving on to the progressions. Go from tuck front lever to advanced tuck front lever once you can hold it for 20 seconds. Hold the advanced tuck for around 15 seconds before moving on to single leg front lever, or if possible, straddle front lever. These exercises will strengthen your entire core and prepare you for the full front lever. Never rush the open. Go to the next level only when you can hold the previous progression for at least 15 seconds with good form. Once again, here's a short workout plan for the front lever, the planche, and last but not least, we have one of the coolest calisthenics skills, the planche. While it is the hardest skill on this list, don't get discouraged, because you will see progress a lot faster than you think. The planche requires a lot of wrist strength, shoulder lean strength, and insane straight arm strength. This is where floor training matters the most. To build your basic strength, start with pseudo planche push-ups. Get into a normal push-up position. Then rotate your hands 45 degrees outwards and lean forward as much as possible with your shoulders. Very important, make sure to engage your scapula. Then lower yourself down, and when you push back up, don't push your shoulders backward, but straight upwards. To get used to this weird new position, practice planche leans. Do the same thing as before, without performing a push-up. This can be a really tough exercise, but your aim for a planche lean is at least 20 seconds. This trains the exact strength required to lift your feet later. Coming to the progressions, this is the part where you'll learn how to keep your whole body in the air. Make sure to nail the planche lean and pseudo planche push-up before moving on to these next steps. The next progression is the tuck planche. Kneel on the floor, place your hands between your knees and hips, and push off the ground. Keep your knees tight to your chest and push up as high as possible. Now you probably won't even be able to hold this for 10 seconds, but don't worry. Train the tuck planche for 4 sets until failure and try to increase your hold time every session. Aim for 25 to 30 seconds so you have enough endurance in your arms. At this point, it gets a bit easier. Don't focus too much on the advanced tuck planche or the half-lay planche. They'll just make you lose the correct form. From here, progress to the straddle planche and finally to the full planche. Don't rush the process. This skill takes months to learn, but if you stay disciplined, you might be doing a full planche before June 2026. Here's one last workout plan for the planche. So these are the 5 skills that actually build that anime tier physique. Don't try all 5 at once. Focus on 1 or 2 skills and keep leveling up. This is a journey that takes many months, not days, so be patient and trust me, it's totally worth it. Follow the workout plan I gave you and the progress will come way faster than you think. Subscribe for more videos like this.